Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the first ever episode 10 of Expansion Drive Podcast.
He beat us to it. He beat us to it.
I hate you so much right now.
I was laughing really hard last week watching me screw up with Vacation Kingdom.
I was really hoping that as soon as I heard it, I'm like, please say Vacation Kingdom. Please say Vacation Kingdom.
Fooled you.
I wonder how long you were practicing that in your mind. Like, don't say Vacation, don't say Vacation.
Yeah. It was really annoying watching it last week. But anyway, as always, I'm your host, Mike Harrigan, with my friends, Kelsey.
Hello.
And Dee Dee.
Hi.
We're here for Expansion Drive Podcast. As I said, we're going to be talking about all the nerdy news of the week. Talking about some movies, some video games, some TV, some comics, wrestling maybe?
Maybe.
If it's nerdy, we're going to be talking about it. But as always, we start off with what's going on. So, Kelsey, how was the weekend? How was the week?
Good. Found a new apartment. What was it? I don't remember what I did. My friend had his birthday, so we went out for that. Went to brunch.
Very nice.
Super basic white kids kind of style.
Millennial stuff.
Millennial stuff.
Was there bacon involved?
No, we went to Rocco's Tacos.
No. Ew, no.
No, it's phenomenal.
If you're going to breakfast, you got to get bacon.
No, brunch. It's a millennial thing. We don't understand. We don't get it. I don't get it.
There was a $12 all-you-can-drink mimosas, and that's all I really
I
care
just
about. Anything tastes good after like 3 mimosas.
I just want Denny's Grand Slam, and that's about it.
That sounds. I'm so hungry right now.
Yeah, me too. I didn't have dinner yet either.
I had a lot of Chinese food before I got here.
Oh, that sounds good too.
Oh, I'm starving.
Dee Dee, anything with you? Anything? How the weekend go?
Yeah, man. I saw some amazing freedom explosions at Epcot, which they totally changed it up this year, which was awesome.
Really?
Yes.
What'd they change up about?
So, like, at the end, usually they have the America, but then, it was like normal, like fireworks, like pow, pow, pow. This time, like, the finale was not only in the Seven Seas Lagoon, but in America. So it was like dual, like, ultimate explosions. It was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
You did like the Borderlands 2 guy?
Yes.
What was his name? Oh, man. Oh, like the
Mr. Torque.
Yeah, Mr. Torque.
Yeah.
Explosions!
Oh. And then at the end, I yelled, I love America!
The real question
pull up the audio
was,
file.
did you cry?
Of course not. I was so happy.
He cried. He definitely cried.
I was so happy. And then I saw Metallica.
Metal.
As he's wearing the shirt. Like, no big deal.
No big deal.
Shameless plug.
I noticed that you didn't wear typical metal black clothes.
No.
Laugh.
My friend asked me, he was like, oh, so you're not wearing tie-dye? I go, nah, I'm not doing the gimmick today.
I would have let you borrow my fedora if you wanted.
To be fair, though, most Adidas clothes are black, or they're either that or like a football shirt or jersey.
Yes, football as in American
like American football.
No, I don't have
American football.
no,
I meant
soccer.
Not American football is what I meant to say.
As in soccer.
So sorry, you didn't even let me correct myself before you jumped
on
me.
I have like one American football jersey.
What
it's like
team?
Brian
The
Urlacher.
Bears.
The Bears, of course.
The Bears.
I was really hoping you were gonna have a different
And then
team.
what else did I do? I didn't do anything else.
Kelsey, I'll go good. Sorry, I thought you were...
No, I didn't do anything.
No.
Zelda?
Oh, of course.
Maybe we'll talk about that later.
Maybe.
Kelsey, I'm surprised you didn't talk about it because I was going to say what I did this weekend was some thwip, some Spider-Man.
Oh my god, that was this weekend.
Yeah, it was. So
I'm sorry.
We'll talk about that in the news. Of course, you're going to talk about the weekly wrap-up.
What day was that?
You saw it Thursday night, right? I think.
Yeah, that's why I didn't concern me that it was the weekend because I saw it Thursday.
Yeah, we saw it Saturday morning. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But
that's all I gotta say about that.
then we did the International Coke Challenge over the Coke store at Disney Springs.
I saw your guys' faces.
Is that like a normal thing to do over there?
Yeah, they do it like $8.50, I think it is, and they give you like 16 different like.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's like a little bit bigger than like a shot glass kind of deal, and it's like 16 different drinks. Like some of them are the ones that you find over at Epcot, of course Beverly's included, but you don't know what's where until you open up their little card. So like me and the kids and Faraka the wife, we all did this like. You choose which drink to give to whoever, and it was like a kind of a surprise.
Oh, okay.
So everybody gave everybody Beverly, is what you're saying. Yeah.
Well, what is Beverly?
The grossest
the
drink of all
one?
time.
Is it Italy?
One.
Yeah,
Italy.
Nothing good comes from Italy except for pizza. And I'm just kidding.
Pasta.
Mario.
No, weren't they from New York?
No,
he was.
No, I'm thinking of the Mario movie.
But
Mario, Luigi Mario.
I had a guy at my job who actually looked like one of the from that movie looked like one of the Koopa guards with this tiny little lizard head with the big bodies.
Oh, he actually looked like the Koopa.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say like one of the actors.
No, like he actually like he was a really nice guy. But he had this giant body and this tiny little bald head with these like really wide set eyes and all. I literally pulled up a picture to show my coworkers, like he looks like that. He looks like a Koopa, and they're like, what is this even from? I'm like, you don't know?
Oh, it's so bad.
He was a really
but
nice
I still
guy.
love it though.
But I love
how bad it is.
I'm such a jerk that I'm like, oh my god, but you're famous. You're a Koopa.
Oh.
But I can't hate you for loving that movie so much. I love
so good.
Street Fighter. The movie is like one of my favorite movies of all time. I love it. So.
When we were talking about it a couple weeks ago, and Fraka heard you talk about the line that Bison gives Chun-Li, and she's like, "Really?" He says that. I'm like, "Yes, it's amazing." The worst part of that movie, though, Blanca.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness.
He's so bad.
He's like a really like the old 70s Hulk.
Yes,
but bad.
Oh,
even
yeah,
worse.
Oh yeah.
If that's possible.
Do that one more time.
Firebrand.
It's like a baby jaguar from Diego back in the day. Meow meow. Oh Lord. But
okay, I was totally gonna go with the Batman because like, did you listen to Kind of Funny this past episode? No, I think it was
the Kind of Funny games or
I think the games where they went back and did they did the voice audio of the Batman movie over something. I forgot what it was. It was like the Batman soundtrack over. I forgot what it was. It was over a trailer, but they just did the audio. That's all you could hear because we weren't on Twitch. But the old song was so good.
Wait, you mean like the Prince one? Oh no! Oh, the animated series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about like the Prince stuff.
Yeah, I was like, which movie are you talking about?
The animated series.
Oh, how about Mask of the Phantasm come to Blu-ray finally?
Is it really?
Yeah. I saw that.
Is it the end of this month? I think.
I don't know.
I think it's like the 26th, 27th, something like that. It's July. It's still July.
Everything's blurring.
Watch
I can't believe it's like halfway through July already.
I know. I was just thinking about that the other day. I was like, man, this time is...
Today's 7-Eleven. Get that therapy. Apparently, side note, weird thing. My coworker came in today because I had a Chick-fil-A cup because I ran through this morning. And she's like, "Oh my god, did you dress up like a cow and get free Chick-fil-A?" And I'm like,
"That was today?" And
I was like, "What are you even talking about?" And she's like, "No, look,
you never heard of it?
I never heard of it.
Chick-fil-A Day.
Chick-fil-A Day. No, I didn't know.
Dude, if you have if you like a cow, anything on, you get a free sandwich. If you fully dress up as a cow, you get a free meal.
No, seriously, her and her girlfriend went after the gym and they just were wearing black and white clothing just randomly, and they're like, "Oh my god!" So they found black electrical tape in their car and cut pieces and put it on their nose and put it around their clothes.
Do what you gotta do.
And they went in there, and then apparently the girl was like dying laughing. She's like, "Is that electrical?" Yes, it is. Yes, it is. She used electrical tape for
as
her
long
costume.
as it gets you that free chicken sandwich.
Hey, I would be like, okay. Then I would have gone to McDonald's and be like, "Hey, I'm dressed up like the hamburger."
No, seriously, that's what I want to be for Halloween. I legit want to be the Hamburglar for Halloween.
Oh, they're gonna say a cow. I'm like, how random.
I was actually like joking around with her because that movie Good Burger.
Yeah.
Whenever Ed's like moo, and no one's from audio is gonna hear this, but he's like doing
you mean
chicken
go
arms.
see it?
I know he's doing the chicken arms, and he's like moo.
Good Burger. I think that's actually on Netflix.
It is.
I just watched it a couple weeks
bad.
ago. Funny.
That's another. It's so awesome, but it's so bad.
Mondo Burger.
Oh my god, man, what a great movie.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
all right, something different this week. We have some jingles for transitions this week. I'm kind of excited.
We're gonna try this out. This is my first time as a producer.
Shout out to Tony Longworth for making some jingles for us. I think it's time to get into some news. You ready?
News. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm glad that you didn't have me do it. I would have messed it up.
Love it. Oh yeah.
I like it.
Producer, seducer.
So we have I think it's 10 items on the list.
Man, we are so short of a Baker's dozen.
Yeah, so short. Number 1, Wonder Woman 2, rumored to be set in the 1980s.
I'm about that.
I thought it was supposed to be like the 90s or the modern times.
Well, I don't know. This is just
I didn't see the movie yet.
You still haven't seen it?
No, I was.
It's really good.
So bad. I know.
I will go with you to see it again.
I was saying Kelsey was saying that she can't stand Wonder Woman.
It's not that I can't stand her. She's just not my.
It was a good movie.
Favorite superhero.
You said she was overrated.
She is overrated. I don't hate her. I just think she's overrated.
This is from a girl who loves Superman.
I don't love Superman. Listen. I never
Inside baseball.
I've never loved Superman. Let's get that straight. Anybody that knows me knows why this is hilarious.
All right, well, let me get into the story. It says the sequel to this year's DCEU hit Wonder Woman may very well be set during the Cold War. As production details reportedly, Dee Dee, don't read this story if you don't want to be spoiled, by the way.
Well,
Plug
I
your
guess.
ears.
So Wonder Woman 2 will be set during the 1980s and pit Diana against the Soviet Union in Cold War's last days. The Wrap has subsequently reported that Screen Rant's findings are correct. Producer Jeff Johns will return and currently developing a script for the sequel with Wonder Woman director Patty Jenkins. Now, there's spoilers ahead. If you don't want to know the spoiler, skip like 30 seconds ahead. It says, Screen Rant also reports that Chris Pine will be returning as Diana's love interest. Steve Trevor, considering he was in a plane that blew up at the end of Wonder Woman, it'll be interesting to see how this will weave the character into the new story if the report turns out to be true. You're good. You're good now.
Okay.
Jenkins has not yet officially signed on to direct the sequel, though talks are still ongoing. Previous rumors around Wonder Woman 2 saw it reportedly having a contemporary setting. So, like you were saying, 90s, 2000, something like that now.
But okay, I want to see something, but I don't want to bring anything for DD.
You might as well just do it.
No, but it's like I'm very confused. Is it going to be like someone that looks like him, or is it going to be him?
It's comic book, so I'm sure something's going to happen.
But then why was she so like at the very end like, oh, thanks for bringing him back to me, like she hadn't seen him in years?
Maybe she doesn't know.
I want to bring it back. I love Chris Pine.
Yeah, who doesn't love Chris Pine?
Was it like some sort of ending like Captain America, the first one?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Ah, man.
But don't let that mess it up.
No,
Such a good movie.
It's really good.
It's actually like, it's really emotional. Actually,
I cried.
Or I didn't cry.
I cried for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm super emotional.
Yeah.
Going on to number 2. I'm very excited about this. Didi, I know you love this guy, so you're going to be very excited. Number 2, John Oliver joins Disney's live action The Lion King, says Matt Donnelly over at The Wrap. Says John Oliver has joined the voice cast of Jon Favreau's live action The Lion King. 2 individuals with knowledge of the project told The Wrap. The Last Week Tonight with John Oliver host will voice the part of red-billed hornbill Zazu.
I'm pumped.
Described as dignified and uptight, but a nervous wreck, the bird serves as an advisory to King Mustafa. Oh my God, I was about to say Mustafa.
Mustafa.
Oh my God. King Mufasa, and later on his son Simba. Representatives for Oliver and Disney did not immediately return the rep's request for comment. The Emmy nominee joins a previously confirmed cast of Donald Glover as Simba, James Earl Jones as Mufasa, and Seth Rogen and Billy Eichner as Pumbaa and Timon. Who's Billy Eichner?
I have no idea.
That name sounds familiar.
Wait. That's Mike and Molly, isn't it?
Is it?
No. Who is? Oh man.
No, that was. Oh no, I'm thinking.
I can't think who. Anyway,
I don't know.
It's gonna bother me.
It's going to be
Chelsea's our
weird
research
to
today.
not have Mr. Bean as Zazu though.
Was Mr. Bean really?
Yeah, Rowan Atkinson.
Oh man,
because it's funny because when we did Pop Century a few weeks ago, I was telling the kids like, yeah, you know who Zazu is, right? And they're like, no, it's Mr. Bean. I'm like, you mean the? I'm like, yeah, it's Rowan Atkinson.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Are you still looking up Billy Eichner?
Billy
Well,
Eichner.
yeah, I was like, just look up Billy Eichner.
I thought Mike Eichner. I don't know why I thought it was Mike Eichner.
Sounds like a great rap name though.
Yo, I'm Mike Eichner.
Oh, okay. He's from that Billy on the Street.
Oh, okay, yeah, and he's got that Hulu show too. Yeah.
The one that he's like, I don't know. He's very dramatic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's good though. I think it'll be a good day.
Funny.
So everybody's down with Mr. Oliver.
I'm
Being
really
Zazu?
I love John Oliver. If you don't watch Last Week Tonight, it's very educational. It's very good.
But as soon as you hear like, oh, he's gonna be in Lion King, first thought was Zazu.
Yeah.
Super sarcastic and over the
top.
Yeah, but I think it'd be great.
And I'm really like pumped about the casting so far. Just knowing who they've casted for the different voice roles and stuff, I'm like, yes, like that's perfect.
So it's supposed to be like a CGI movie, like The Jungle Book, right?
Yeah. But I wonder, are they going to have music? Is Scar going to be singing? That's one of my favorite Disney songs ever.
Of course. I'm just curious about how they're going to do the Stampede scene with the wildebeest.
Well, it's all CG.
It has to be like the greatest thing of all time, and it has to be the same exact song. And Simba's like going to the thing, and
like when they're going down the hill.
Yeah, and like Simba looks like he's dead. Like, oh man, and like he's
kind of like the face from what's his name from Friday the 13th, where he just turns around.
I'm just really excited to see Long Live the King part. I just really want that.
Oh, it's so good.
Speaking of Lion King, is coming to Orlando, the Broadway.
When?
Expensive.
I think September. No, yeah, September. It's either September or October.
How much are tickets?
I can only imagine.
I'm sure the cheapest will probably be like $40 or $50.
That's not bad.
But at that new theater though, it's pretty. I mean, every seat's a good seat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
We
Dr.
saw
Phillips.
Stomp
Right?
there, right? Yeah, we saw Stomp.
Yeah, when I was sick.
But we got hooked up with good
Yeah.
seats.
Yeah, I was supposed to go
Mike
and
was sick.
I had the flu. That was awful.
Though I don't know if I don't know if Didi was about it at first. He was like, "Oh, whatever," but it was a phenomenal show.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Great show.
We went with your sister. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
That
They
was
stomped a lot.
We got stomped in the face. Pow, pow, pow.
Number 3, Daniel Craig will stay on as James Bond, and Adele is tipped to sing the theme again, says The Mirror, Sharon Feinstein. Daniel Craig has changed his mind and is set to sign up for his 5th Bond movie, with Adele lined up to join him. The actor, 48 now, claimed he would, quote, rather slash his wrists than play 007 again, but his U-turn came after a host of British stars were tipped to replace him. The Wire star Idris Elba, Peaky Blinders Tom Hardy, Happy Valley villain James Norton, and Poldark, I guess that's what it is, Aidan Turner were all contenders. But Bond producer Barbara Broccoli, that's her name, Barbara Broccoli?
I want to change my name to Broccoli.
That sounds like something over at the, what was the show over at Epcot? The Food Rocks or whatever? I'm Barbara Broccoli.
Oh, I'm going to find a guy. I'm hunt for him to be like, I want to be Kelsey Kale.
Oh my God. She said to have secured Craig, and we can reveal that she is determined that superstar singer Adele will record the theme tune. The partnership made 2012 Skyfall the most profitable Bond ever, in takings of, it's in pounds, but 885 million pounds.
That's a lot of
money.
money.
So we're going to have just Skyfall Part 2 is what you're saying.
I never actually ever seen Skyfall. Was it any good?
It was good, but I don't...
This is the one Batista was in it, too, wasn't he?
I don't know. Like, I was actually had this conversation with somebody about... For example, we saw the new trailer for the new Kingsman movie, and what I miss, like, I feel like with Bond,
wait, hold on.
I haven't seen the first one.
Oh,
I know it's been on HBO Go forever. I'm so horrible when it comes to watching movies. I'm so horrible.
I just saw the face and I was just like, oh, Kelsey, I don't think he's watched it. Right.
Yeah,
but
it's like one of the best over the top
Possible White Man spy movies.
Yeah, it's like amazing.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But like you see that they focus a lot on the gadgets and the really like cool spy aspect, like Bond used to be really heavily into that with the ladies and this or whatever. And now it feels like the new Bond movie's gotten a lot more, I don't want to use the word serious, but a little bit. I miss the tropiness a little bit.
It's funny because I didn't like the old Bond movies.
Same.
I tried getting into it, and of course I was exposed, of course Sean Connery to an extent, and then, Pierce Brosnan and whatnot. I didn't like them. The movies that I went and saw in the theater, I fell asleep on both of them. Same. Of course, that was Pierce Brosnan, but whatever. I really liked the Daniel Craig movies. Casino Royale was amazing. Yeah, absolutely amazing.
It was so good.
I didn't see the last one for whatever reason, but I think, like what they were saying, how old is Daniel Craig now?
I'd rather him not, actually.
He's getting up there.
I'd rather him not. I'd rather them find somebody else. Especially, even from a marketing standpoint, if I had somebody trash talk something that made them that
is kind of weird.
Money,
yeah, I'm gonna slash my wrist before I do it again.
If someone was in public saying that to a movie that I was making, that they were profitable over, screw them. Like not even you were not going to be anywhere near this. You're not going to make any more profit off of this.
That's true. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I'm still dreaming of. I know he's up there too, but Idris Elba.
Oh, I would kill for that.
He'd been cool.
I love
Or of
him
course
so
the
much.
man, Tom Hardy.
Oh my God, he can't do everything.
Yes, he can.
No,
it's Tom Hardy.
By the way, did you totally think that Shocker, the first Shocker, was Tom Hardy at first?
No.
In Spider-Man?
No.
So I looked at him like, wait a minute. No, okay.
I thought he was another actor that I saw in something else. I don't know his name or whatever, and I can't even think of the movie. I'm like, he looks really familiar, but then I'm like, nope, not it.
Speaking of trailers, by the way, in Idris Elba, they showed the trailer for Dark Tower before Spider-Man.
Look good?
It looks redonkulous.
I thought it was supposed to be like a show, like one of those mini-series shows.
No, as far as I know.
It's a movie, I guess?
See,
wow.
I never read the book. I know nothing about this movie whatsoever. It looks amazing.
I read like the first couple, but as much as I love Elba, apparently from my mom says who's read all the books, having an African American guy play him, it's fine, but there's a issue with the books later on that it's because he was a white guy caused issues with a different person in the story that having him. No, I'm saying like
I don't know
because
what you're
it was like a slave thing. It was like it had something to do with a thing that it kind of won't make sense for a certain storyline. So she's interested to see how they're going to change the storyline because apparently that was a huge narrative for part of the story.
Yeah, I know nothing about it. So
yeah, that's all she was saying. She's like, I'm totally fine with him, but at the same time, she's like, I'm interested in see what they're going to do. That's different because that was such a.
I mean,
his being white was like a we don't trust you because of that.
Interesting. Well, was the bad guy or the devil or whatever the heck he is, Matthew McConaughey's character white?
I think so. Something like that. I can't remember.
And anyway,
Yeah.
but Matthew McConaughey, I can't stand Matthew McConaughey.
What?
Whatever it is, I don't find him to be.
Did you watch that one minute?
Did you
that
watch
one
True
series?
Detective?
True Detective.
The first season.
I liked him in it. It was okay, but for the most part, as just an actor, I don't find him appealing.
I don't see the big sexual appeal to him.
I definitely don't see the sexual appeal to him. But
speaking as a woman,
the actor,
like, you can see a guy and be like, oh yeah, I totally get. Like, Dee looks at Tom Hardy. He's like, I get it. You do.
Pregnant pause, or
well,
are you gonna comment on that one? Anyway, so Matthew McConaughey, I like him in this role because he straight up plays kind of like this devilish character. He looked really good. Anyway, I thought it looked good. Let's go on to the next story. Number 4, WWE 2K18 now coming to the Nintendo Switch, says Joe Screbbles over at IGN. It says WWE 2K18 will now be released on Nintendo Switch as well as PS4 and Xbox One. Announced in a video by cover star Seth Rollins, this will be the first WWE game on a Nintendo console since WWE 13 on the Wii.
I forgot the Wii exists.
The video does not mention a release date. While PC and Xbox versions will arrive on October 17th, PC entries in the series are usually revealed several months later, or released, excuse me. It may be that the Switch version will follow a similar pattern. Also unmentioned is how the game will be adapted for the less powerful hardware. EA Sports FIFA 18, for instance, is being released on Switch using a different engine and with fewer features than its PS4 and Xbox One counterparts. One detail is included in the announcement. Those who pre-order will unlock 2 versions of your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle, as playable characters. There's 2 different updates to the story. So the first update, 2K has released new details about the Switch version of the game, including that it will be released alongside PS4 and Xbox One versions on October 17th. So day-and-day release. I was really surprised about that.
That's actually really soon.
It's unclear if the Switch version will get a deluxe version that also allows for early access, however. 2K also confirmed that the upgrades being made to the early announced versions, alterations to the My Career mode, added customization options, and more are included. The press release also implies that the new rendering engine is also being used in the Switch version. Update number 2. 2K has corrected an error in its original press release. WWE 2K18 is scheduled for fall 2017. So never mind. It's not coming out the same day. Fall officially ends in mid-December, so this could end up being a 2-month wait after the PS4 and Xbox One versions arrive. Or it could simply be a way to allow for any unexpected delays in production that will cause the new version to miss an unintended or the intended October 17th release date. So first off, 2K, get your act together. You should know what you're doing by now.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about this. I know the 2K series is more, simulation compared to what, the super arcadey, No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000 were for the N64.
Yeah.
But I think I'm all about a portable WWE game.
I still won't get it because they still need to change it back to the old system. But I think it's really cool.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how the differences in the graphics and then the gameplay itself look. Because you remember, the Wii games compared to the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 were
Buzz your girlfriend. Wolf. Oh man,
it was bad. It was really bad.
Really bad.
And I think they even tried to implement motion controls and whatnot. I'm like, no. Just give me a regular game. But the thing, they were talking about FIFA. The FIFA for Switch actually looks almost just as good as the PS4 version. Yeah. I was quite surprised about it. So we'll see how it goes, I guess.
I'm just wondering how, with it being on a little cartridge, how the audio is gonna be. I mean, the audio is really it's just Zelda and
well, you think of it now. It's not like an old cartridge like it was before. It's basically an SD card. And
I don't get how they do that.
Technology,
it's crazy.
We're living in the future.
Remember we used to have this huge floppy disk that had Oregon Trail and number munchers on there.
Oh yeah, those little floppy
I remember that.
How do you remember that?
I loved Oregon Trail.
But did you have the big
floppy with the Apple Macintosh?
Oh my god, Apple IIe's. You close the.
And you have to pray that starts up.
That would be a fun game we'd play during computer class when I was really little, in elementary school.
Oh.
And whenever we did our work and we can play something up, Oregon Trail was one of the things we can go choose from the fun bin.
Yeah, it was usually that and number munchers and
Carmen San Diego.
Yes.
We're in the USA was always the best one.
Yeah.
See,
All right,
I just died. I wanted to die of dysentery all the time.
I felt bad because I always named them like after my friends. Be like,
I did the same.
Oh, Chad died of dysentery.
Oh my gosh! So, like side dysentery story, which is such a weird thing.
Okay.
No, me and Dee Dee's friend Andrew. Remember when there was a girl that he was like talking to that was like 18, and we were all like, she wasn't old enough for this, and just giving him a hard time. And one of them was, she's only 18. She's never even died of dysentery before. She doesn't even know.
Oh God.
Yeah, because I asked my nephew. I'm like, oh, he's like, what's the Oregon Trail? And you try to explain it to him, and he's just like, what? Why was that fun?
The greatest school game of all time.
Yeah, I loved it, especially when it came out for like the Windows version, and you could actually it was like just first person shooting your cattle or whatever it was.
It was so dope.
Now I want. Oh, they need to bring a PS4 version of Oregon Trail.
Oh my God! I think there is, but it's like there's one on the phone, but I think it's like one of those like farming deals. I'm like, no.
No, we need to get it for the Switch. Oregon Trail for the Switch, please. Thank you, Nintendo.
Number 5, Spider-Man's PS4 open world several times larger than Sunset Overdrive, says Joe Scrabbles over at IGN. He says the New York you'll be swinging through in the upcoming PS4 Spider-Man game will be a big one, quote, several times larger than Insomniac's last open world game, Sunset Overdrive, or Sunset City, the setting for Sunset Overdrive. The developer made the comparison on Twitter after a fan asked them to compare it to the size of Witcher 3. The question was, hey guys, just a quick question. Compared to Witcher 3 map, how big is he put NCY, but we know what he's talking about. Insomniac answered, that's not a comparison we can really make. It's several times larger than Sunset City was, though. Sunset Overdrive wasn't small either. The company said the Xbox One exclusive was the biggest game we've ever made. It might simply be a matter of practicality. While Sunset Overdrive featured some of the speedy traversal, Spider-Man's web slinging looks a great deal faster in the footage we've seen so far. Being able to reach the other end of the map in mere minutes wouldn't feel particularly satisfying. At one point, it wasn't entirely clear whether the game would even feature an open world, although a behind-the-closed-doors presentation at E3 confirmed that it will, with sequences such as the one in the video above from E3 as major missions. Spider-Man will be released exclusively for PS4 in 2018 and will feature both Peter Parker and Miles Morales.
Get hype.
Did you guys play Sunset Overdrive?
Of course.
It was great. The map's huge.
It's huge. I played about 10 hours of it.
Yeah, I never finished it.
Because the control schemes I thought was a little too weird.
Yeah, it's kind of like Sunset Overdrive a little bit. And I'm like, not Sunset Overdrive. That's the actual game. Jet Set Radio.
Yeah. But I love Jet Set Radio. But I thought the control scheme was a little odd. But that thing was huge.
Yeah.
It's upsetting to know they're not going to do a Sunset Overdrive 2, though.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Didn't sell.
Yeah, it didn't?
No, God, no.
Oh, man.
No. It's a shame because it was a great game.
Yeah, it was like a launch title, right? Wasn't it a launch? I think it was a launch title for the Xbox One, wasn't it?
Close to it. I think it was like within that first year.
Dang. Such great review scores, too. I'm so upset.
But Spider-Man, being huge like that, and a lot of times, like, what was it, Spider-Man 2? That was great on PS2, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I barely even played the actual story. I just swing through New York the entire time.
I loved that game. I played so much of that.
So
I just like open world New York, swinging around doing side missions.
That'd be so dope.
Yeah.
I just want to be Spider-Man. I don't want like a storyline. I just want to go around saving people and crime.
And that's when you get the random guy in the corner. Hey, Spider-Man. Hey.
I just hope it's gonna be 40 hours, and I'll be happy.
Hopefully, people buy us churros in this game.
Churros?
Because in the movie, old lady bought him a churro.
Is this in Homecoming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say it was in the trailer, but you don't watch the trailer, so.
I can't believe you haven't seen Spider-Man yet.
I'll probably watch it tomorrow. There's a showing tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning.
I just want to talk about it. I just want to talk about it so much.
$6. But the earliest I could see is on 3D, so I'm like, whatever.
I saw it in IMAX at Point Orlando. It was phenomenal.
Was there anybody in the movie that went, "Hey, Spidey"?
No. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'm gonna say there is a. I'm not gonna confirm nor deny.
Make sure you stay all the way to the end. As usual.
There's 2.
I'm yelling at people as they're leaving early the other day.
I laugh at it. I always count.
I think that it was good that we saw it the Thursday, that we saw it because everybody in there knew. So nobody.
Oh, new to stay, you mean?
Okay. Are we going to talk about Spider-Man later or now?
Yeah, well, no, we'll get to it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Number 6, Castlevania, the Netflix TV show, is renewed for season 2 on Netflix, as Alex Osborne over at IGN. Netflix has renewed its animated Castlevania series for a second season. While the first season of the video game-inspired adaptation spans only 4 episodes, Netflix has increased the episode count for season 2 to 8. Season 1 of Castlevania debuted today, July 7th, so of course this was last week, on the streaming service. The animated series follows the final surviving member of the Belmont clan who's trying to thwart the efforts of Vlad Dracula Tepe and save Eastern Europe. So this was going to be one of my TV shows later on.
I haven't seen it yet.
What?
I've been busy.
So it's only 4 episodes, and they're only like 4 minutes a piece. They're not even 30 minutes fully.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go home and do that.
You can seriously just binge it. Just right in a row.
One day I knocked it out.
I watched it as a movie, basically.
Get hype!
And it's funny because you were talking the other day when I asked you on Twitter, did you watch it yet? Or you were sick, and I was saying, hey, just go watch this. And like, oh, it was episode 1, 2. It's like, yes, it starts out really slow.
Yeah,
but by the end of episode 4, I mean, really 3, yeah. 3 gets really crazy, and then the 4, it's just that get hype moment.
Halfway into 4.
Because I was waiting the whole entire time for that to happen.
Maybe I should wait until the season 2 is closer. So
no. Just watch it.
Just do it. And get hype.
Because easily right before season 2 starts, you can just watch it all over again.
Yeah. Literally. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
I know it's on my watch list, but I was watching like things that before it came out that I was watching.
Yeah, because I was really nervous with the first 2 episodes. I was like, man, this show's gonna be full of plot holes and all that jazz. But they got it all together.
It was cool because they kind of grabbed from like a bunch of different games.
Yeah,
like there was some Symphony of the Night, there was Castlevania 2 in there, and it was really cool. Now, which one was Trevor from? I don't remember if Trevor was actually from a game.
Trevor was from a game. I don't think he was.
I couldn't remember if he was or not. He wasn't from the new one, the 3D one, right?
Because I'm beginning to think Trevor might be Simon's either father or grandfather. This is in 1400s. There's not. Yeah, it's not spoilers. It's just saying who he is. In the game.
Obviously, Belmont's going to be in it.
Because there's no mention of Simon at all, and he was in the first game.
Yeah. And I loved it was definitely bloody. There's no
my gosh.
There's no adult content other than that. It's really just the violence.
Yeah, just the violence, and they say they dropped the F-bomb like once.
Yeah,
it was like once, but it was like
it was great. Trinity was asking, was like, "Can I watch it? Can I watch it?" Like, all right, let me finish it first, and then I'll see. And I was like, "Okay, it's just bloody. You can watch
it." And then
has she finished it yet?
And
I don't think so.
What surprised me for an American show is the action sequences.
Yeah, it was crazy. Especially that last scene.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it was great.
No words. No.
It was great.
Or when it gets that one guy.
By next podcast.
The 3rd episode.
Oh yeah.
I will watch it.
Yeah, it was great.
It's good.
All right, so number 7, Ant-Man and the Wasp Randall Park to play S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Jimmy Woo, says Alex Gileadov over at IGN. Fresh off the boat, star Randall Park has joined Ant-Man and the Wasp as a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. The tracking board reports that Park will play Jimmy Woo. The character's first comic book appearance was in the first 1956 issue of the espionage series Yellow Claw, where, as an FBI agent, he's tasked with apprehending the titular villain. More recently, the character has been an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the Ultimate Marvel Universe. That doesn't even exist anymore, right? The Ultimate Universe is done, right?
Yeah.
I was going to say. Park's casting begs the question of whether Jimmy Woo could be a crossover bridge between Marvel films and Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., especially since Park is already a member of the ABC primetime family. This wouldn't be the first time there was a crossover either, as Colby Smulders, Maria Hill, Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury, and Maximiliano, Hernandez, Jasper Sitwell all appeared both in the films and TV show. It's not too much of a stretch to think that Park could have a small arc on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s forthcoming season to establish his place within the MCU that would lead into the presence in Ant-Man and Wasp, summer 2018. Park joins a cast that includes Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Pena, Michael Douglas, and Hannah John Kamen. I don't know who that is. Peyton Reed, who directed the first Ant-Man, is back to helm the sequel, whose plot is still being kept under wraps. Ant-Man and the Wasp will be released in theaters next July 6, 2018.
A year.
I really like that actor, too. He Fresh Off the Boat's really funny.
I think it's a funny show.
Funny, yeah.
I think he's really good in it, just the way his sarcasm is and whatnot in the show.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great, especially if they introduce him into S.H.I.E.L.D. too. S.H.I.E.L.D., I told you guys last few episodes or whatever, not in the last few, but last season of S.H.I.E.L.D. was amazing.
That was the one with Ghost Rider, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
really
so
behind.
good. It's so good. And if they can keep it up with how good last season was, and they put him in there too to fit more into the MCU, oh god, yeah.
I'm pumped for Inhumans.
So are they using Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as more of a as a gateway to like the more of the movie stuff? Because it seems like they're using it as like a platform to like.
They try to. Like, I would love, like, if they once they start to do what's the big battle coming up of
Infinity War?
Yeah, Infinity War. If they use some of the characters that are in there, like a Shield or a Quake that's in it, or even if Coulson comes back or whatever, I'd love to see that.
I heard that there's going to be like crap ton of Marvel MCU people, like absolutely ridiculous number
it's
amount.
ridiculous.
So I feel like
and
it'd be stupid.
They haven't even said if the TV show characters from Netflix. They said that it's potential for them to be in it too.
Yeah, which is
really
because it's all in the same universe. I get scared with that because like X-Men always had an issue with trying to give enough screen time to each character.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna
see them in the background, I just want to see just like Jessica Jones in the background, like with her leather jacket, just like kicking somebody or punching them, and just being like, "Go away," just like in the background.
It's just
or just seeing like Daredevil just like jump from building to building or something. Like I just want a little.
This movie's gonna have to be 5 hours long.
I will do it. Like I will happily watch it.
Can you imagine the payroll?
Oh my god.
I pray for that accountant.
Because Tony Stark came out. Well, Tony Stark. Oh gosh, I just call him Tony Stark anymore. Robert Downey Jr. just came out the other day and says, "I'm going to keep going until I feel as though it's worthy to keep doing it." Well, he said he was going to be done after the
2 or 3.
Yeah, the second Avengers. I think is what he said. He's like, "Yeah, all right, I'm done after this." No, he's still going.
He's still going.
I love it. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I
just want every Marvel character. That's any of the TV shows, any of the movies. I just want to see a little appearance from like pretty much everybody. Oh. Who do you really want to see? Like if you had to choose one from like the TV series, whether it's Netflix or Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., who do you want to be in the Infinity Wars?
I think like what you were saying, Jessica Jones. I think she's great.
I love Jessica Jones.
But Daredevil's great too. That you should watch, DD.
You can't do it.
But you don't want Iron Fist?
And that's the thing. I didn't hate it as much as everybody else did.
Did you finish it?
Yeah. I liked it. It wasn't horrible.
Did you finish it? Did you watch it too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody said it was so bad. Well, I was like, it's okay. It's my least favorite out of the four.
Compared to other ones, it's not necessarily good. But if I just saw it on its own without the others to compare it to, I probably wouldn't hate it as much.
Yeah, you should watch.
It's good.
The problem is, I just hear like
I would love to see Luke Cage in the background.
I just heard like in order to really understand the whole thing, the premise of all that jazz on Netflix, you have to watch Daredevil, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. It's worth it. I promise you, it's worth it.
It's not that bad.
You watch plenty of stuff that's worse. You watch plenty
It's only like
worse.
A couple scenes. Just like hide your eyes.
A couple scenes. You can hear it too. And I'm like, ugh.
Woman up, Dee Dee. Woman up.
All right, so number 8, I'm very excited about this. Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor update lets you transfer your nemesis to the new game, says Steve Watts over at IGN.
That's amazing.
Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor has been updated with a, quote, Nemesis Forge feature that will let you import your arch-enemies and loyal followers to Shadow of War. The free update will read your save file and identify your arch-nemesis along with your most loyal orc follower and bring both of them into Shadow of War, and it's released later this year. Middle-earth Shadow of War continues Talion's quest against Sauron's forces, and a newly revised Nemesis system expands the concept with added cultures and enemy types.
Get hype.
Did you ever?
So pumped.
Did you guys ever finish this?
I never finished it. No.
Sir, I logged over 100 hours on that game.
Are you serious? Wow.
Never even finished it.
I just wandered around.
Oh, you said you never even finished it?
I got all the expansions and everything. The problem is I would just be like, I gotta go after that dude.
Yeah.
Like whatever, or killed me, or because like randomly like spots would open up where like, oh, an orc leader took over this area. Well, I'm gonna go over there.
Yeah. Oh, I had personal vendettas with like everyone. I'm like, oh, something bad's going on. Coming to travel 6 hours to find you.
And then of course you would have the person who would come back from the dead, like all repaired, like with like a metal eye, like over his.
Oh yeah. If I found somebody, I would not stop until I found them and murdered them again.
I will defeat you, Mushu Shaka Paka.
That was my favorite thing, is their voices. It was the most over the top, ridiculous.
I remember when you ever had to run and they'd come at you and be like, "Oh, you ran like a little." I'm like, "No, don't you dare talk about me that way."
I was almost dead. I had to conserve my power.
And then I'm like, "I'm gonna kill you so hard now. I'm gonna kill you even harder."
And then they would be like, "Oh, enter this fortress stealthy." No,
all Rambo style.
All Rambo. Yeah. Just go in and use mo face.
I'm so bad at like being stealth. I just want to just run in and just kill everybody. If I die, it's a worthy death.
Yeah. Even like Metal Gear, I don't think I barely even played. Yeah.
The
stealthy. Yeah, I just went all guns a-blazing.
Oh, wow.
That's what like you were talking about with Zelda before. That one mission where you actually had to play stealth. That was the worst thing for me because like I'm not good at stealth. I just want to go kill everybody.
I still hate that, man. I mean,
you got past it or no?
It's
a shame because that boss battle there is really fun.
My other friend from work told me that, so he's like, "Dude, you didn't do it?" I go, "No." He's like, "That's the best boss battle."
Yeah,
the
boss
game.
battle's hilarious. It's great.
I was like, oh,
yeah. Number 9, Spider-Man: Homecoming swings into first place at the box office. Spider-Man Homecoming debuted its first place at domestic box office, earning a estimated $117 million. The John Watts directed superhero film surpassed Iron Man's $98.6 million opening weekend to become the biggest solo character debut in the MCU. Additionally, it had the second biggest debut of all the Spider-Man movies, with Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3 still on top with $151.1 million opening weekend. Spider-Man Homecoming earned an additional $140 million internationally, making for a total worldwide debut of $257 million. Tom Holland's first solo film as a web-slinging hero now stands as the third highest North American box office debut in 2017.
Wow.
Spider-Man Homecoming is just ahead of Wonder Woman's $103.3 million opening weekend, but still behind Beauty and the Beast and Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 2's respective $174.8 and $146.5 million. Top 5 rounding out was Spider-Man, of course, number 1, Despicable Me number 2, Baby Driver number 3, Wonder Woman 4, and Transformers number 5.
Isn't it crazy? This kid's like 21 years old.
He's 21?
Yeah,
he's
I think so.
Yeah, he's like very young.
I would have thought he was legitimately 16.
Yeah,
I know. I couldn't even believe he was 21. But his movie is this popular. Like, he is the main character of this insane movie that's this popular. I couldn't even imagine that. Could you imagine being 21 and having that much fame?
Well, look at Macaulay Culkin and Home Alone back in the day.
Yeah, let's not talk about, because that was a sad story.
What do you, oh, you're talking about like real life or whatever.
Oh, real life.
But yeah, it's like I said earlier, Spider-Man's great.
It's phenomenal.
You have to watch
definitely go see it.
I don't know if it's phenomenal.
I think it was a lot of fun.
I really liked it. I think I still like the original Spider-Man 2 more.
Oh God, no! Tobey Maguire is the worst Spider-Man of all time, and he ruined anything with those movies.
I was an Andrew Garfield guy, so I guess I can't really say much.
I liked it more than Andrew Garfield movies.
I think that Andrew Garfield was a phenomenal Spider-Man. I don't necessarily think those are good Spider-Man movies.
I thought they were great Spider-Man movies. I loved them. I thought he was great. He fit the character.
This is a really good like coming of age story, as well as Spider-Man as well. Like, he actually feels like a real teenager. It actually feels legitimate, like you're in a real high school. The
only thing is, and they talked about this, in the news and whatnot, that he doesn't have Spidey sense. That's the only thing that throws me off.
What?
Yeah,
but they don't necessarily mention it.
Oh, no. Do you think they might have it like maybe in the next movie it might be some sort of like a type of like an evolution that he might have? It's
possible. Kevin Feige, they asked him about it, and he said that we didn't talk about it in this movie, but it's possible that may be brought up. But you haven't seen any of the trailers?
I think there was one I saw of him. I think there was like a car coming at him, and I thought. Okay,
well, in the movie, it's not really a spoiler, but the suit that he wears from Tony, it's very computerized, kind of like what Iron Man is.
Okay.
So I kind of look as that as his Spidey sense, kind of sort of. So it's not like a power; it's the suit that's saying, watch out, this is happening or whatever.
Which so I think they made him more relying on the suit, and that's why. Eventually, I don't want to ruin things, so close your ears real quickly. If you watch the trailers, you know it.
What is it? Let's go.
Yeah, whatever. So whenever he gets the suit taken away at one point, that he has to rely on a lot of other things. Like he was relying on the suit so much, being like, "Oh, help me out," and then whenever he has to rely on himself, and I feel like that's when he really became Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was good.
It was really good. Yeah. And Iron Man isn't in it as much as.
Really?
Yeah.
I figured he'd be in it.
He's in a little bit, but he's really not in it. I expected him to be in a lot.
Yeah,
more.
I was gonna say it seemed like with the trailers, I saw 2 trailers.
I mean, he's still in it, a few different scenes or whatever. But Aunt May, yeah,
Oof. Marissa Tomei, right?
Yes.
Still.
Yes. Yeah. Very much so.
I like how they keep kind of making that a little joke.
Oh yeah, that's a joke throughout the whole entire movie. How hot she is.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super hot.
I like the fact that they didn't make Aunt May like an old lady, because it makes sense that she would be, younger.
I liked Sally Field as Aunt May.
I actually did too.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah.
All right.
Andrew Garfield. There was nothing wrong there.
It's funny though. I kept saying all the dance things from Spider-Man 3 before Homecoming came out, and I was laughing every single time.
Like when you walk into the theater and after seeing Spider-Man Homecoming.
What did I do before the day of seeing Homecoming? Watch Spider-Man 3. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad.
It's so bad.
All right, number 10. I forgot we actually do have 11. So the next one, the Walt Disney Studios to bring upcoming film slate to D23 Expo 2017 says Brittany Tuttle over at Attractions Magazine.
Friend of the show.
Yes, friend of the show. She came and saw Spider-Man with us. She really liked it too.
Really?
With just a week to go, the D23 Expo 2017 will become even more exciting with the Walt Disney Studios giving attendees an exclusive look at their film slate at the Anaheim Convention Center from July 14th through the 16th. So just a few days away.
Oh, yeah.
During 2 Hall D23 presentations, the studio will give fans a sneak peek at their upcoming releases, including animated films from Walt Disney's Animated Studios and Pixar Animation Studios on July 14th, as well as live-action films from Marvel Studios, Disney, and Lucasfilm on July 15th. The films that will be featured during the presentations are still unknown, but the studio's current slate of films include Walt Disney Animation Studios' Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph 2, Pixar's Coco, Marvel Studios' Thor Ragnarok, Avengers Infinity War, and Black Panther, Disney's Mary Poppins Returns, A Wrinkle in Time, and Lucasfilm's Star Wars 2?
What's a Star Wars?
Star Wars?
I don't know.
What's a Jedi? What's a
Jedi?
Jetty? What's a jetty?
In addition to the 2 Hall D23 presentations, a new event will take place on Sunday, July 16th. The celebration of an animated classic, The Lion King, will be held in D23 Expo Arena as director Rob Minkoff, producer Don Hahn, animators Tony Bancroft, and Mark Henn, as well as a few special guests will attend. As guests will take a look back at the Disney animated film. Yeah, I'm excited about that. See what's coming from D23. But the more important thing that's coming up is the big rumor that broke yesterday. Or was it yesterday? Yeah.
Yesterday.
So WDWNT is saying this is confirmed. I don't think it's confirmed yet, because it's not confirmed by Disney, but it's a big rumor. The International Speedway over Magic Kingdom is being replaced by Tron. They say, in October 2016, we told you that Walt Disney World was eyeing the addition of the popular Tron Light Cycle Power Run attraction from Shanghai Disneyland, and in April 2017, we updated our rumor when preliminary budgeting teams from Florida were sent out to Shanghai to take a look at the attraction. Well, with the D23 Expo just days away, it now seems certain that the attraction will be announced on Saturday, July 15th. Tron Light Cycle Power Run will open on Magic Kingdom just before the park's 50th birthday, probably 2020-2021. Disney. Replacing Tomorrowland Speedway attraction that opened in 1971 as the Grand Prix Raceway. The Speedway will likely close sometime in 2018 to make way for its construction. We feel fairly confident after calling this announcement confirmed, since several unrelated sources within the Disney company are now providing this information. I still don't think it's confirmed, but, it's a cool rumor.
How small is this going to be? Because the Speedway is not that big.
I mean, it goes back a ways.
By the train.
Yeah. I'm sure the coaster itself will come out, in Tomorrowland a little bit, I'm sure. But they'll probably have the soundstage, for lack of a better term, around that area, and then the coaster will probably go behind Space Mountain and this and that. And
do you think that's a little repetitive since they have a very similar ride at Epcot? The crash test dummy ride.
Test track.
I couldn't think of the word.
Well, this one's gonna be a roller coaster.
I had a brain fart moment.
Well, this one's a total roller coaster. It's gonna be like the ride from Shanghai.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be it's gonna be
which you can see the video on Attractions Magazine's YouTube channel. That was a nice little plug
cheap plug.
There. Yeah,
cheap pop. I'm excited about it if it's true. And apparently more rumors came out today that Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster is gonna be happening as well at Epcot.
So that's going to replace the Universe of Energy?
That's the rumor.
See, no.
What do you say no about?
It needs to be... Well,
it's not that anymore.
I think it should be a simulation.
It's not the teaching...
See, I'm old school.
Yeah.
Epcot needs to be about learning.
It's not that anymore, though. It's about drinking.
That's so unfortunate. It really is. That upsets me so much.
Mister, I go to Epcot and I drink.
Hey, I love it. I'm learning what my limits are. I'm learning about different types of wine and beers and all that jazz.
But can you
at the
tell
same time,
which ones you like after you've had 7 of them?
Of course. And I'm also learning about
How
the different
spend
countries and communication and flying and about cars. Now I have to learn about what? What am I learning about?
Space.
That's a lie.
And
I'm upset.
How beautiful Chris Pratt is.
I've already told you, what I think. It doesn't matter to me.
He would tear down Cinderella's castle if he could.
Whoa, shots fired.
I had this conversation with somebody at work today that, we're talking about Tomorrowland, and I was telling them the rumor, and I don't see the big deal either. They said that it's not very tomorrow anymore. It's like, yeah, that's exactly what I say. It's like it's more, yesterday land, because it's not updated whatsoever. It has to be updated.
Right.
Well, like I said, I've said it before. It doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna go either way.
Beautiful tomorrow.
It doesn't tear down.
I don't care. To me, it doesn't matter.
Cancel progress, sir. It is
I still don't care.
staple and a legend.
No matter what, I'm still gonna go to the park if it's there or if it's not there.
I will chain myself to that ride.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
If Siemens leaving, Spaceship Earth
and Eliminations, yeah.
If they change Spaceship Earth, would you?
I hate the new Spaceship Earth.
I hate it too.
Yeah.
What if they were like, we're gonna totally revamp it, like just redo like from ground up? Would you be all about that?
The Phoenicians, Didi.
Why are you shaking the whole table?
I'm sorry.
What?
I get really pumped about the Phoenicians.
Would you?
What do you mean? Like you tear down the whole entire thing?
The whole thing. Would you be about that?
I mean, I would be upset, but it's not going to stop me from going to the park.
Okay.
And that's the thing. Like, don't get me wrong. I like certain attractions, and I would be upset to see them go.
Right.
But it's not going to be like you were saying. I'm not going to chain myself to the attraction, saying, "No, God, please don't take Mr. Toad's Wild Ride." Nobody rode that ride. You're the only person that rode that ride. Yeah, it's not a big deal to me. Because I'll be like, if I was in California, I'd be sad if Tower of Terror was going away.
Okay.
Everybody says how great Guardians is now, so it's not that big of a deal. To me,
I wouldn't be riding it either way.
Like I said, I have the nostalgia for certain rides or whatever, but if they update it, it's not going to stop me from going to the park.
What would be the ride that you would actually be like really bummed to see go?
Then I'd be bummed to see go?
Ride or attraction.
The most upset you'd probably be.
Probably Big Thunder Mountain, I think.
What if but if they said, "Oh, we're gonna change it to like Cyber Thunder Mountain"?
Cyber Thunder Mountain?
I don't know.
I mean, it's like I said, I'd be upset about it. It's my favorite ride at the parks, but
you'd be like, whatever. As
long as the new attraction that's coming is good, I don't care.
Man, gosh,
I know I'm in the minority.
You are,
but it's just as long as the new attraction that you're replacing it with is good, I'm fine with it.
Because the Speedway, I'm fine with. I always found that to be a waste.
It just smells so bad over there.
The only thing I get upset with is like for instance, Wonders of Life building, where Body Wars is.
Yeah, I
hate that they replaced it with nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say garbage.
They only use it for like when the stuff is going on, whether it be Food and Wine or the ride is still sitting there. It's just sitting there doing nothing.
We should break in and write it.
Adam the Woo did that and got trespassed.
Kidding, I would never do that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you used to work there. I figure you know the secret ways in and such.
Oh gosh. Oh, Body Wars. Yeah, that was fun working there. But yeah, it's not that big of a deal to me.
Speaking of D23, did you hear about what might possibly be the big news? Also,
what's that?
A Kingdom Hearts 3 release date.
Really?
They're supposed to show an extended trailer.
Interesting. Do you think we'll actually, get that? It'll be like,
it was like 2025.
Oh gosh.
But I was listening to a podcast actually earlier today. What IPs do you think they might use for this new game? Like, do you think they might use the Marvel or maybe even Star Wars?
That's what I hope. Because of course, Disney owns all that. I don't know if they would actually do that because they're so picky about the whole canon thing.
Right.
So, if, Mickey and Sora show up, to see Rey, is that canon now? Just like, I
don't even know what's going on in that game. Did you play Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Does anybody really know what's going on in that game?
No.
I just like it just because it interacts with all the different, characters and whatnot.
And you'd see,
you don't sit there, you don't be like, how does this make sense in this world? And wait, if this person knows this person, how does this make sense with this person? And you don't sit there, you're just thinking there like, I just want to play.
And all those filler games, that killed me.
The PSP and the DS stuff and whatnot.
So I loved my Nightmare Before Christmas outfit. I just hung out there way longer than I should, just for the little outfit.
The weird pumpkin on your head or whatever.
So much. I just want to live in Halloween Town.
Mr. Didi, are you ready to get into your quick hits? Your Get Hype news of the week?
Get Hype news of the week. I'm so sorry. This is my first time being a producer.
That's okay. Alone. That's all right.
Okay.
I know we're kind of unprepared this week, but we want to try something different.
All right, we're gonna try
this.
Ready?
Let's go. Let's hit them quick hits.
Nope. I like how quick it took like a while. Like there was a buffer. Like it's gonna be so fast, guys.
It's gonna be so fast, so quick.
You're not actually hitting the music either.
What?
There was music too. Don't forget.
Oh yeah, there was music too. I'm so sorry.
Not so quick.
I'm so sorry.
The worst producer ever.
So I am horrible producer. Get that little reggae in there. A little.
That's not reggae.
Yeah, it had like a little like. I don't know.
For maybe robot reggae.
Something like that.
All right, let's hit the news.
All right, here we go. Some rapid fire news for you guys. So you remember the Fallout 4 commercial they did for the Watcher? You know the song, the Wanderer. Remember that song they did for Fallout 4? The commercial,
Oh yeah. Because I'm a wanderer.
Yeah. So the lead singer of Dion and the Belmonts is suing Bethesda for the repugnant ads for an undisclosed amount.
What?
It's supposed to be said to be suing for at least a few $1 million.
So he doesn't like that his song is associated with Fallout 4, like the way that
the way it was advertised to him, and it was completely different in terms of how it was marketed. And so he's suing Bethesda for it.
I feel like he's just reaching just to get some of that Bethesda money.
I think so. I think he knows it was just a huge sell. And
yeah,
like,
I feel like he's just like, I can make some money off of this.
Oh, yeah.
But then again, Marvin Gaye won, so
hey,
who knows?
Everybody
get up.
No, we're going to get sued. Please don't do that.
Stop.
Sorry, Marvin Gaye.
Please.
I know you're dead and all, but...
Also, the Overwatch League. Did you hear about this? Robert Kraft of the New England Patriots wants to buy into the Overwatch League.
What?
It's a $20 million buy-in, and he wants to buy in to have Boston have a team. Boston and Fred Wilton of the Mets, who he owns the Mets, is also buying into to represent New York.
Take that, Colin Cowherd.
So far, the people who have invested in this league is the Immortals, which is an esports thing in LA, Energy Esports from San Francisco, Shanghai, and of course South Korea, Seoul, South Korea.
Yeah,
it's a $20 million buy-in, and Robert Kraft and the owner of the Mets want in.
Yeah, take that, Colin Cowherd. What do you want? Fox Sports now? Oh, esports don't matter, huh? Robert Kraft says they do.
It does. Call of Duty's having the World Championships here. I mean,
really?
In Orlando.
I went. Gosh, when was it? It was like right when the Sony Vita, the PlayStation Vita came out. They were doing Call of Duty, Halo, and StarCraft here. It was MLS, right?
Oh yeah,
not
yeah,
MLS, MLG, yeah. Because I won tickets from PlayStation.
That's right.
Off their Twitter account or whatever. I took Trinity out there, and it was crazy to see like these guys go at it, the way that they do, with Call of Duty and Halo and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's crazy.
People get so hyped.
Oh, it's crazy.
I wish I just had $20 million to drop on that. Like, oh, you know what? Let's start. I want to leak, guys. You guys want to get on this? Here's just like $20 million just to do this.
Just to buy in the league. That's not even including payroll. No,
that's nothing.
Are you talking about your other Overwatch news? Is that on there too?
Oh, about Doomfist?
Doomfist.
He's on the PTRs.
They showed the trailer for him and then gameplay and whatnot.
And he's actually the bad guy. He's like, hey, main bad guy.
Yeah, they said it's the first and only true villain that they actually have.
Yeah, and most likely he'll probably be coming out in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
No Terry Crews, though. I was very upset about that.
It
doesn't even sound similar. And I was like, come on, at least get somebody similar to him.
Yeah.
No, he just sounds like stereotypical South African guy or whatever.
So do you feel disappointed now? Like less hyped about the character?
He's gonna replace Genji if you play the game. He's probably gonna replace Genji because he's so fast, and the way he's a short range guy, and the way he moves like Genji, and with him being short range, and every time he hits somebody, he gets a barrier. So it's like he's gonna replace Genji. It's probably in the meta. What do you call it? When the meta, like the optimal thing when you my words are not doing too well right now.
We're really good at podcasting,
you don't mean
guys. We're professionals.
You don't mean like in the game itself he's replacing him. You just mean like the way that people play.
The way people play. Okay, so we'll see a lot less Genjis in the game.
Okay.
We're gonna see probably Doomfist probably picked every single time.
Cool.
Because he's unstoppable right now.
Gavin's excited for him.
Until they nerf him.
By the way, Gavin's up to like level 55 already.
Really?
Ridiculous.
If I didn't play Breath of the Wild, I'd probably be playing a lot more. Oof.
All right.
Okay. Do you guys watch Curb Your Enthusiasm?
I do not.
Nope.
I've seen it, in passing, but
not a fan.
Because I was never a fan of Seinfeld. So.
Oh, it's very funny. Season 9, finally after 6 years, October 1st coming out.
People still care.
Bernie Sanders still
6
starring?
years? So, side note, my new roommate is apparently her family is family friends with Bernie Sanders.
All right.
Which is really random.
That is very random.
That's
yeah,
really cool.
she just came in passing and she joked
Feel
around.
the burn.
Yeah,
Feel the
so
burn.
I was just like, heh. That was my first reaction. Well.
And did Stranger Things 2, everyone knew what time when it was coming out, right?
Yeah, it's not Halloween, but
Okay.
today officially
October 27th. It got announced today.
And you see the poster for it?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's them
oh my goodness.
riding their bikes into like this crazy red looking storm and just looks so cool. I
Yeah.
didn't watch the trailer for it yet. I
Neither
guess
did
there
I.
was a teaser trailer for it today too. But I saw the poster and it looks crazy.
I saw the poster. I didn't see the trailer.
The teaser, it wasn't much. It was just, you just saw them riding bikes and said, like, things get stranger. in the thing.
That sounds so tropey. I love that things get stranger. Or there's things that are strange.
Oh god.
So PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, it's only in early access after all this time, aka beta. The official release has been delayed until fall of 2017.
Okay. But
So-
did you see that apparently it is coming to PS4 too?
Is it really?
Yeah. They said that they're not
Your eyes
they,
shone.
they said that we're definitely coming to other consoles, but we can't say when. So it's like, all right, so it'll probably be like an Xbox, couple month
Oh,
exclusive.
I'm not waiting.
And then, oh, you're gonna get it for Xbox?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna wait.
Really?
I cannot wait for this game.
Oh, I'm excited about it too. I was watching gameplay for it and it looks great.
It's awesome.
But it just,
Happily wait.
I don't know if about Xbox.
I want to get it for the Xbox. You should get it for the Xbox too.
Xbox.
And size.
Well, again, you told me to buy Left 4 Dead, and we still haven't played that.
Let's
Because
play.
he bought Breath of
I
Wild
was
and
gonna
nothing
say,
else matters to
I
I
him.
believe
I did
after
play
last
Breath of
week's podcast, we're like, oh yeah, let's play some Gears of War.
Yeah.
Yeah, Didi, I'm home. Are you ready to play? Oh, I'll be home around 11:30. I'm gonna be asleep by
He's
then.
super
I work.
legitimately
I ended
home.
up-
He's just playing Breath of Wild.
I
in
ended
his
up.
room.
I ended up falling asleep. I was at my friend's house and I fell asleep. I'm sorry. Size Gangnam Style is not the most YouTube watched video anymore. Can you believe that? Did you?
What
know
is it?
this?
What's
It's
the new
not
one?
anymore.
Not anymore.
What is it now?
Wiz
other music video.
Khalifa's "See You Again" is now the most
I'd have never
watched
seen it.
YouTube
It's
video
the
of all
one
time.
from
Neither have I.
Fast and the Furious.
Oh well, I get very bored with that movie series.
I hate that song. What? Man, please. It's the greatest movie series of all time.
I'm almost cussed right there. I'm just gonna say.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, I hate that song. Ugh.
But the movie's so good.
So good.
It's so good.
It
So good.
I haven't seen the new one.
Doesn't beat 5, but
It's still good though.
still good.
Oh, so good.
So good. And that's all I've got, really.
All right, so we don't really have a topic of this, tots of the show.
Tots, no tots.
But we'll go ahead and go
Gosh, Paulie, give
into
me some
some
of your tots.
random topics of discussion.
Random topics of discussion as I'm so bad. Listen, this is random topics of discussion.
You're Kelseying it right now, Didi. Come on.
Random topics of discussion.
Do you not have it on there?
No, we don't have it on there.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
Oh man, I totally screwed. I screwed. That's my fault then. I screwed it up.
Yeah.
So,
So-
so guys, what do you guys want to talk about? I wish we had like a live
Tony,
chat.
that's my bad. We have your song, but totally didn't put it on there. So yeah, we'll have that song for next week.
Hitting the mic.
Next week.
We're already running pretty good. We're already at an hour or two, but
Okay.
So we can just
we'll talk some my random topic.
Okay.
Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
So Kelsey, I know you haven't played yet.
I know because they can't find a Switch, and I'm also
I'm
moving.
posting switches
It's okay.
all the time.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm also trying to move, and I don't think I have that much money to spend when I'm trying to buy a whole apartment furniture.
It's worth it.
Let me borrow yours then.
That's
you
a
can
lot.
sit on the
Devil.
floor and play the Switch.
Thank you. I do that.
So I beat
Chair.
Ganon today. Beat Ganon. Ganon's done.
Did you really?
Yeah, I beat him today at break. I didn't watch the sequence afterwards because I had to go back. My 15 minutes was up. I'm like, oh crap, I gotta go back.
Well, it probably would have been much of horrible.
No,
Yeah.
well, Zelda actually talks.
I hate Zelda's voice.
Oh, you're like Link. Link.
I think you're talking
not
like
Forrest
all
Whitaker.
like that was.
Save the rebellion.
I think do it again. Talk like that throughout the entire rest.
Link,
Say something. Say something.
save me. I'm like, oh God, stop talking.
But I want to talk about how ridiculous the Master Trial is.
Have you tried it?
Oh my
I
God.
get it. I need to buy
It's so hard.
How many levels did you get?
I got to level 16, I think, on Sunday. We're sitting there watching the pay-per-view, and once you die, you start over again.
Yeah.
There's no like checkpoint. You don't get to level 10 and then that's where you restart from. No. You start from the beginning again. I almost threw my Switch. I was so mad because you very rarely get anything like food-wise to get. It's all like you get a couple apples here or whatever, and there's no actual
pot.
Yeah, to cook anything.
Right.
Until you get to like level 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when they actually put one in there that you can cook stuff up or whatever. I had a Lionel that was going against me.
Oh man, bless your heart.
I do not do well against that character to begin with. And
Who does?
And when you have no armor and you have really crappy weapons.
And you're already frustrated and ready to kill something.
Oh God, I was so mad.
Was this on your break?
Nervous.
No, this was Sunday at home.
Oh, I was like, could you imagine like being fine going in, and then on your break you do this, and you come back and you're just a rage ball, like you're just so mad.
The thing is, like, they allow you to. There's like 3 checkpoints, but they allow you to basically just save it. If you want to turn off the game, you could do that.
Yeah.
But if you die, that's it. You're completely done.
So if you just turn the game off because you have to go, does it save where you were?
No.
Well, it's like a PlayStation or an Xbox where it has like a sleep mode or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you just hit the power button, it just goes into like a sleep mode.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you can bring it back up as long as you still have power, whatever.
And can like enemies come at you when you're just standing there?
No. It's basically just like if you hit your PlayStation button.
The rest where it says the rest mode.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
It's like just
I always put mine in sleep mode.
Yeah, that's what I would do too. But yeah, it's so crazy.
Really?
What's the craziest thing that's happened to you so far? Because I know you're only I shouldn't say a few hours. You're probably like
I just finally saw it. I'm at 38 hours. The craziest thing, probably when I saw the first. No, that's not the craziest thing.
Did you see one of the dragons or whatever?
I keep seeing the dragons. I'm trying to go after it because I thought the fire one, the electric one, and the water one.
Yeah, I see them, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to look it up either.
I keep trying to shoot an arrow, and it just goes. My arrow goes, and just like.
You have that problem a lot, Didi?
Oh yeah, and it sucks because I keep trying to go after it, and I'm like, I can't do it.
You have like a 4-hour mission just chasing something.
Yeah, that happens. You'll want to do one thing, and then all of a sudden you'll just
get distracted, and you just start like I'm gonna go under this way now.
Like I think I got to the edge of the map 2 days ago.
Which part?
Northeast. Like
okay.
I guess where there was like a bunch of
mountain areas
that like got really cold, and I was like, what is going on here? And it got like extreme cold.
Yeah.
And
you have to have the right armor on and whatnot.
I took the L and I was like, let me get out of here.
Yeah, I did that with Gerudo. Which are when you're in Gerudo Desert at first, it's just like hot, so you just have to have like regular hot armor on or whatever.
Yeah.
But once you get further into the desert, you're like, oh no, you're burning up. So it's like, what the heck do I do? So that's when I eventually found the correct armor that keeps your temperature down or whatever. It's so funny because I've said it before. You can't go at this game like it's a video game.
Yeah.
You have to go at it like it's real life.
Yeah. Like it's a journey. Like it's a legit journey.
Like you're legit trying to survive.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's not a game and it's experience.
It straight up is. Have you done any of the beasts yet?
I killed one. I killed the Zora one.
Okay. Yeah, that was the first one I did too.
That was the one I actually had to look up. Not how to do it, but I had to figure out there's a part where there's a gear. And I was fine until I got to that part, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And I looked it up, and it says, oh, you could control the horn, or the trunk.
I didn't know it either.
And I was like, what the heck?
When you go on the map and you press your little arrow thing, I had no idea either.
I didn't know either. And I was like,
well, how do I get up there? That makes no sense.
Yeah. And then I kind of figured it out. It took me about a while to figure it out, and the boss fight was easy. Oh my gosh.
It's funny because I actually like the fight to get into the Divine Beast more than I did the actual boss fight.
Get hyped for that one.
So on this, Kelsey, like the Zora that's helping you is like swimming you around the beast.
Okay.
And at times, like was it bomb arrows that you're using?
You're using electric arrows.
Electric arrows.
Okay.
And it's just like you're basically riding on the back of him, and then he throws you, and you're using your arrows to get at him or whatever. It was great.
It was awesome, and like you would because you get this armor that allows you to swim up waterfalls. And you fly up the waterfall. It's just like because the beast will shoot ice cubes at you, so you have to use your regular arrows to knock them off so you don't die. And then
also, you know what? I didn't even do that. You know what I used was the power to
shut up.
Yeah,
to block it.
Yup. And that's what's so cool about this game. You can go at this stuff totally different
and still have the same result.
So there's a power that you have that, you know, it makes like an ice block in rivers or lakes or whatever. This way you can get to certain items or whatever. But the second portion of that power is that you break the ice bricks because you can only make so many of them. So if you need to make certain other ones, you can break the one that you're previously on. Yeah. So that's what I was doing.
Build another one.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
So when they were like, when he was throwing stuff at me, I was going with my power and just hitting it with, you know, my hammer.
Oh, that's so lit.
So, yeah, that's what I love about this game.
Like, I used to buy arrows and then just knock them off course, and then finally, this is the cool part. It was like, hurry up, get on the thing, and then all of a sudden you shoot up, and then you get a slow mo.
Oh yeah. When you go slow mo and you're hanging off of your
hang gliding thing, and then you would just shoot your arrow, and it's like ultra like Max Payne-ish, like
it goes slow mo until like your endurance or your stamina runs out or whatever.
Yeah.
I've watched some gameplay, but then I started watching it, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy it. I can't. So I had to turn it off. I'm like, I can't do this.
So
I want it.
Like today when I was fighting Ganon, so it's cool because make sure you actually beat all of the divine beasts, because killing the divine beasts makes it so your fight against Ganon is that much simpler. Like immediately he took down half the power, or all 4 of the beasts took down half of Ganon's power.
Okay.
And it was cool. Like when you get him down to like a quarter, he goes into this crazy rage mode, and I'm like, I can't figure out how to kill him because I was hitting him with my master sword. It would just bounce off of him.
Oh, wow.
I would use every single different type of arrow. It would just bounce off of him. You have to, I don't want to say what you have to do, but I was so tempted to go look it up, but I'm like, no, I don't want to. I want to figure this out or whatever. So luckily,
the old school game
I had plenty of like fruit and steak pie things or whatever the heck it is in order to give me the extra hearts and everything. But it's so cool how you can approach every single fight a different way than in somebody else.
That's so dope.
This is why I can't wait for you to get to the other 3 to see how you did or whatever.
I'm trying to get to the Gerudo one, but that stealth thing is man, that's
just be patient with it. It's because I had to do it a few different times.
Oh man, I like to think when it comes to video games, I'm a pretty patient person, but this thing
it's hard. It really is hard.
So hard. Like I get to that one room.
You said you're in 38 hours in, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many hours are you in?
I don't know. I'd have to actually. I think I can look it up on my phone. Let me see while we're talking about it.
The Zelda Nintendo Switch Online app just went on.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, it went live.
I know. Did you download? Since we're talking about Switch, it's a random topic. Did you download the demo for
Splatoon?
Splatoon, yeah.
Not yet. Were able to?
Yeah, I downloaded it, and you can play it. It creates your character, and then you choose a side. Like, so the demo is going to be, are you team ice cream or are you team cake?
Ice cream and cake and cake. Ice cream and cake and cake. That's good. That's
so. I don't know if it says exactly, but it says I played 13 days worth of Zelda.
13 days.
That's what it says.
Okay.
Days played 13.
Hey Siri.
Wow.
How many hours are in 13 days?
I mean, I don't think it's specifically 13 days, but 13
days is 312 hours.
There's no way I played that much already. There's no way.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let me see.
It might count your sleep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh wow. But yeah, it's awesome. It's a great game.
Could you imagine 312 hours playing this game?
I did that for
oh no, it's days in the calendar that I played it. Okay, that's what it is.
Okay.
I'd have to look on the actual game to see.
Okay.
So I was like about to say, well.
That's a lot.
Oh man.
All right, so we're at hour 12. Anybody got any other randomness?
I kind of do.
What you got?
So I was thinking about this actually the other day, with the way, because like how Hulu's doing live TV now.
Yeah.
Would you rather, with the way we do cable and how we watch TV now, binge or watch it live? Especially with Thrones coming out Sunday. Get hype for #Thrones.
Holy crap, it is Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, get hype! Get hype! Get hype!
Oh my god, I didn't realize it was Sunday already.
Player One has their Game of Thrones trivia tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna go. But...
Oh man, I totally did not realize.
Yeah.
So it depends with different shows.
Yeah, I agree.
So Game of Thrones, I try and watch live. So I have an HBO Go account that I use and watch it usually because HBO does it like the moment that Game of Thrones starts on HBO, you can watch it on Go.
Yeah,
they upload immediately. So I try and watch that live. But there's certain other shows like what have we been watching lately? Oh, like Glow. So you can binge watch Glow.
Yeah,
was it 10 episodes or whatever?
I think it depends on the show. I feel like a lot of Netflix shows, they're made to binge watch.
Okay.
Things like some of the Game of Thrones, it's more of an impact if you have that cliffhanger and you have to wait. I feel like it's more intense waiting.
I have to agree with her. Because that's what gets me hyped every week. Like,
after it ends, and you're like, no.
Well, the problem is like if so say I don't have the option to watch it live each week or whatever.
Right.
Say it was only there as a binge watch thing or whatever. There's some shows that I think we were watching Orphan Black. Like we would have like a certain night of the week that we would actually just go ahead and watch Orphan Black right off of Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Where if I had Game of Thrones in front of me, I'd watch all 10 episodes right in front.
Yeah, I mean,
I do that
you
too,
still
but...
enjoy it, but I feel like having that separation really adds that much conversation, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
So,
and I feel like that gets that show in. If Game of Thrones, people would have loved it if it was binged on Netflix. If it came out on Netflix, yeah, people would freak out, but I don't think people would have as much conversation about certain issues and stuff like that. It wouldn't necessarily
There's not the
be
water
as
cooler talk.
popular. Yeah.
Right.
And it's the same. Like I'm gonna give reference to this just because it's funny. Fuller House. All right, so Fuller House came out. It was actually good. I liked it a lot. A lot of people at the office were watching it, and we couldn't conversate what was happening with what we were watching because different people were watching it different ways.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's funny like that, looking at it. I mean, I think like Kelsey was saying, I think it all depends on the show. Doctor Who, for instance, was another one.
Right.
So I think Netflix had, what was it, 7, 8 seasons or whatever.
Yeah.
I think us as a family, we watched all of them in about a month.
Yeah, I binge watched all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that one, like they don't have as many. They're like almost like a lot of them for the most part are individual episodes. You have like certain cliffhangers, but it's not the same as like Game of Thrones or even like old school Walking Dead and stuff like that. Like back in the day when it was good and stuff.
Well, like even Walking Dead. So of course we don't have cable. I don't like The Walking Dead anymore, to be honest. But we once they put it on Netflix, we watched it just binging through it, and it's I don't mind binging through a show that has cliffhangers, stuff like that or whatever, just because if I enjoy the show, I'll watch it, or if there's just nothing else to watch, I'm like, all right, this is something stupid just to keep watching or whatever.
Right.
What was it? Stranger Things. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
I think we had 4 episodes left. We watched one, and we're like, all right, screw it, let's just watch the last 3. Let's go. Yeah, just watch it all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it all depends.
Yeah, I think like certain shows that I feel like honestly the only show I can really necessarily think about is Game of Thrones being the best cliffhanger wait show.
Mm-hmm.
And those always incite the best conversations too.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm involved because I love it. It's life.
Yeah, like every week, like you have something, and everybody's talking about the same thing, and it's just a lot more. I think universe because even like Stranger Things when it came out, everybody was watching at different times and stuff. A lot of people blew through it, so you can talk about it. But some people were like, "Oh, but do you remember this?" And what about that? And oh yeah, oh wait, oh no, I can't tell you.
Yeah, it all
or
depends,
oh man, yeah. So and
all
also I feel there's less spoilers whenever it's week to week.
Oh yeah. Kelsey, do you have anything random?
I don't know. I mean, I always get super concerned because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna talk about this, and then when it comes to it, and you guys ask me, and I'm like,
it's not a big deal. I mean, we're at an hour 16.
Yeah.
So all right, that's cool.
I talked a lot during Game of Thrones.
All right, so we're ready for the new releases of the week.
I didn't mess that one up.
I like
he
that one.
motioned to you to get you ready.
It's very Zelda. I like that one.
It was.
Yeah, it's like you just opened up a treasure chest. What's in there? What is it? Oh, is it a sword?
No.
Is it a bow and arrow? Oh no, it's just a shield.
I got shock arrows today.
Uh-oh.
But real quick, if you do play Zelda, the Champion Amiibos came up for pre-order up on the Walmart app if you have it.
When do they release? When the DLC comes out?
When the DLC comes out, I'm waiting for
Best Buy December
to
or something like that, I'm sure. Get it through them because you get 20%
of course.
off.
Oh yeah.
All right, so a couple movies this week. The first one is The Big Sick. That's the new Kumail Nanjiani movie. It's the kind of like a rom-com where like he's in love with someone, she gets sick, and she's trying to talk him. I don't know. Have you seen the trailer for it now? Yes? No?
Mm-hmm.
No? It looked good. I don't know if I've seen it in the
Big
theater,
Sick!
but it looks good. The big one of the week, though, of course, is War for the Planet of the Apes.
Still haven't even seen the first one. I heard they're all good.
Oh, they're great.
Man.
It's funny because I had actually never watched the originals from back in the day. I never watched them.
They're so good.
I watched the really horrible...
one with Marky Mark?
Yes. Hey, gorilla. But yeah, it's really good. And of course, this one has oh god, Woody Harrelson.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Woody
This is supposed to be the last one, right?
I don't know. I have no idea.
They seem. Oh, excuse me. They act like this is gonna be the last one. They said, "Let's see the final battle of the war, whatever."
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's also to get a hype too. You never know.
Hey.
If it makes good money and they
Yeah.
offer enough, he'd come back.
Yeah, but it looks good. TV shows. I talked about earlier. Castlevania. Go watch it. It's really good.
Castlevania's very good.
I also finished Glow up
Glow's-
last night.
Oh,
I started it. I'm only an episode in.
I will
but-
say though, I didn't like the finale. It felt kind of flat to me at the
I
end.
agree.
But
Is
everybody's
there gonna be a
great.
second season?
Oh, I'm sure it is because it's huge. It's massive for Netflix apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
It's a
TV
great
shows.
show.
Anything you
I mean,
watching?
I'm not really watching any TV shows, but I have a shout out to a podcast.
Uh-oh.
But no, it's not really.
Is it Expansion Drive?
No, because those guys suck.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. No, but I've been listening to. I think I might have mentioned it, but I've been hardcore binge watching Bizarre States.
With Jessica Chobot?
Yeah, and Andrew
Oh, yeah,
Bowser.
yeah.
Like I love. If you guys like, I'm really weird and a spooky kind of girl, and I love like anything that has to do with like creepy stuff or extraterrestrials or creepy creatures, and they definitely have even like a poop corner and stuff. It's very funny. It's hilarious. Like they're funny. They're hilarious. Like they're just.
Do you know
I
what
promise
else?
you, it's very.
Do you know what
funny.
else had a poop corner?
Huh.
Castlevania. You remember when they were throwing the dead bodies all over the place?
Yeah.
It's a true story.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
seriously, if you guys like
Castlevania's
any
so
of that
good.
kind of stuff and you like Jessica Chobot and stuff, like definitely check out Bizarre States. It's super good.
Didi?
I've been
If you say
watching.
bizarre Jojo, whatever, I swear to God.
I will
Don't say
throw.
it.
I will throw my drink
It's
at
some
you.
other show. Come on. I know you got something else.
I did watch Castlevania.
Okay.
It's very good. I can't, especially for it being an American cartoon and it being so good.
Yeah.
And that surprised me the most. Anyway, Glow was very good.
Mm.
I enjoyed it. I somewhat disagree with you on the finale. I thought the finale was really good.
Okay. I just didn't like the way it was just like
Yep.
what they said to each other at the end. I'm like, oh, whatever.
Oh, we're not there yet.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm glad she wasn't like,
Oh, yeah,
we're
like
great,
best friends.
we're best friends now.
Yeah.
That's not a spoiler at all, but like I'm glad she wasn't like, oh, we're best friends, buddy. Yeah, we're all good. After all that business,
We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about it later.
Did anybody fall into the show that I was talking about last week? No,
Which
nobody. No, nobody did.
Twin Peaks.
Big Brother,
Nope.
I keep.
dude, and it's so good. So normally it takes like a couple episodes. They can like, all right, this season's starting out slow. Whatever. There's a psychopath on this season, and it's the most amazing thing
Who is
ever.
it?
Is a guy named Cody. Like he's just so super stoic and like.
Is he like actually like legitimately gonna murder them?
It seems like it's very Dexter. Like,
So I'm probably gonna have a weird crush on him.
So
is
you
what
know
you were
how
saying.
when they would have like a whoever got head of household, they go up to his room and check it out. And remember what they did. Anyways, so whenever the person would win head of household, there'd be like one room that they get to themselves, and it'd be like a celebration. Hey, who wants to go check out my room? Blah blah blah. So Cody goes up there with everybody else, and he's just standing there, just like staring. And every time they go to everybody else, it's all happy-go-lucky music. They go to him, and it'd be like Jason, do 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 do, and it's like crazy like psychopath music, and like, oh, this is great.
if I ever got into a reality TV show, I'd be like the quiet, creepy one. Like I'd purposely make that my gimmick. Like I'd purposely just be like this.
Oh man. Oh, that's so good. Oh, it's so good. Matter of fact, we're gonna watch it when I get home tonight
Yeah.
because it was on last night.
I'll probably watch it.
It's CBS app. You can find
We
it
also
right on
need
there.
to play some Left 4 Dead.
Okay.
I'm down. Left 4 Dead. Let's do it.
All right.
Do we have some questions? I think we have a question, maybe two questions.
What's the question?
Producer.
Oh, that's my part. Hold on. I am. This is me as a producer. All right. Ready. When I think of this, I think of questions all day.
So we had a couple questions. Quickly, Mac Clark over on Twitter. He says, "What are your thoughts on all these Epcot rumors? Which ones would you like to see and not see?" So we talked about that a little bit.
Kind of
Talked
talked
about
about that a little bit.
But
Brazil would be kind of cool.
Brazil's gonna be amazing. I'm just in it for the food.
For real.
But the Guardians thing, I'm not happy about.
What about France? Ratatouille.
I think it'll be fine.
I think it'll be fine. I wish it was a
I
better
really
IP
don't-
than Ratatouille,
Yeah.
but
I really
I like
don't care
Ratatouille.
one way or another. Actually, like I really just I'm like, meh.
Would you, if you had the option, would you have an attraction in each country, or
Yes.
just keep it like the way that it is now?
I would have an attraction in each country.
What I think they should do is update the Canada video.
Why? What's wrong with the Canada
Canada
video?
video.
It's so I don't know. I just
It's Martin Short. It's
I
awesome.
know.
It's
They
awesome.
should have
I love
Nathan Fillion redo it. I love it.
I like Martin Short.
I don't know. I just
I
get
think he's very
bored.
good in the video. The only video I really hope they don't change is the China video. That video is so lit. It's so good.
God, it's been forever since I've seen that one.
The China one is
Yeah.
so good. Like, I get all emotional.
Do they have? They
Watching it.
don't have a video in Japan, do they?
Japan, no,
it's just the store.
they
right?
have the store, and then they have like
the kawaii thing,
the kawaii thing,
and then
the drums.
that's what they have in Japan.
drums.
That's right. I forgot.
which I haven't seen in forever. Granted, I
Oh,
haven't gotten the
there's
parts.
one guy that does it who I love. I love watching him because he just is really adorable.
Watch. You got a little drool right there.
He's super good looking. Every time me and my sister go, we're just like wedding them. But those ladies that are usually doing it are like these fierce.
Yeah, they're really good.
Which they're winners, man. They're just winners.
We actually had this question for a while, but I'm going to bring it up now since you have a little bit more experience with it. Breath of the Wild. This is a question from Kyle Linder on Facebook. Breath of the Wild Game of the Year
Didn't we ask this last week?
2017
It was last week.
of all time. Oh yes, we did. We did
did
ask
it
this
last
one.
week, yeah.
So again, still your Game of the Year.
Still my game of the year. It's still my game of the year. We'll see when Mario Odyssey comes out.
Yeah.
Because right now,
Does it rank anywhere in your top 5, top 10?
A part of me wants to be like, oh, let me beat the game. Let me beat the game to kind of get that on my top 10, on my top 5 or top 10. But it's getting up there.
What about Zelda? Is your top Zelda game?
Over Ocarina or Wind Waker? Ooh. Yeah, I would have to say that. I think it's better. It's better than Wind Waker. Ocarina, it hasn't got me on that emotional level like Ocarina did.
Yeah, I know what you mean about Ocarina.
Yeah, Wind Waker though everyone sleeps on Wind Waker.
I never actually played it,
dude. If it gets to Virtual Console, get it. It's so good.
All right, guys. I think that's gonna be it for this week.
Who wants to
All
hear
right.
me? Okay.
What? What do you got?
I was gonna do the last part of America.
Oh goodness, no one can see that.
So beautiful because I screamed America.
All right. Well, Kelsey, where can they check you out on social media?
Oh, I did. I was gonna change my Twitter handle, but I forgot to last week.
Okay. Well, for now.
Hey, Kelsey, Hey. Yeah, it's only one Y. KELSA.
Before you said 2 Y's, I'm just gonna let you know.
2 Y's at the end.
Yeah, 2 Y's.
Yeah, but you said-
HEY
Oh,
KELSAYY.
I'm pretty sure you said 2 Y's in the hay before.
Whatever. Find me or don't. I'm an idiot.
Didi.
You can find me on all sorts of social media as Blacktimus Prime, BLAKTIMUSPRIME.
There you go. Yeah, you're learning.
I probably use my
Optimus Prime.
Instagram the most.
I
so.
do use my Twitter the most. I'm
My
rarely
Instagram
on.
is not Hey
Instagram.
Kelsey though. It's Asio Ginger.
And as always, you can follow us on Twitter. It's at AttractionsEXP. You can also give us an email. It's expansiondrive@attractionsmagazine.com. And whatever you're listening to us on podcast services, whether it be iTunes, Google Play, Podbean, whatever it is, make sure you give us a rating. Give us some feedback. Let us know
Unless
how
you
we're
hate
doing.
us, then please don't. I'm just kidding. Do it. Just do it. Just do it.
And subscribe.
Yeah. And even if you're watching the video version, give us a thumbs up because we like those.
Yeah,
And tell your friends.
Yeah, tell everybody about us.
Unless you don't have friends, then we'll be your friends. So
Be your best friends.
Maybe.
maybe we're like your virtual friends.
Unless-
It's like we're hanging out.
Unless maybe Didi tells you that he wants to play a video game and then he just falls asleep on you.
See,
Oh.
Didi says he's our friend, but he really.
See, I'll be your
hates
friend.
us.
I'll even too sweet you guys like right now. Too sweet. Too sweet.
All right, so that's it for this week, guys.
Hey, what about me?
We'll see you guys later. Too sweet.
Too sweet.
Like we do.
Too sweet each other.
I can't have the other one. Bye.
There you go.